Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to J&J Studios, and in today's video, we're going to be covering episode 9 of The Bad Batch called The Bounty Lost, and we're going to be doing a little review and a tiny theory towards the end of the video. Just before we get into the review of episode 9, we're going to just do a tiny brief cap on episode 8, where we see at the end of the episode, Cad Bane capture Omega after shooting Hunter in the chest, which was actually a very dramatic moment. Actually, I must say, for myself, while watching the episode, I thought that Hunter might have actually died to the bullet wound, but he didn't. He luckily survived, after, obviously, the rest of the Bad Batch crew had got him on board their shuttle and treated him with, and got him some medical treatment. After that, this leads straight into episode 9, where we see Cad Bane take Omega into the prison cell, where she is then stuck and obviously looking for a way to possibly get out. Now, we do see Cad Bane's droid, who had gotten injured in episode 8 because his leg was shot off by Hunter. We do see him trying to repair his leg. Omega ends up tricking Cad Bane's droid, and the droid opens Omega's cell to allow Omega to fix his leg. And then Omega actually double crosses the droid and ends up shutting the droid down in order to escape. And then we also see Cad Bane land on this planet, where is like this rendezvous for the Kaminoans, specifically La Masu, who is the Kaminoan who was looking to actually receive Omega and bring Omega back to Kamino, for reasons which was explained by Echo in the last episode. And we see that Omega is actually an exact duplicate of Boba, just obviously female version, because Omega is actually the only clone with pure blood and of first class. Similar to, again, Boba Fett's blood. But that is the reason why La Masu, the Kaminoan, wants Omega back, so that they can get that DNA. But what we find out is that when Cad Bane goes to deliver Omega back to La Masu, Omega had stolen the comm link that she uses to get in touch with the other Bad Batch crew and escapes the ship after double-crossing Cad Bane's droid. Cad Bane realizes, chases after Omega, and actually catches up to her, but not before Omega can send a signal to the other Bad Batch crew as to where they are. So, Cad Bane goes to give Omega back to La Masu and finds La Masu dead, with Fennec Shand there instead. And Fennec Shand talks about how she had just killed La Masu and attempts to capture Omega herself. Cad Bane and Fennec both fight it out while Omega tries to run away and dodge and hide. But at one point, Fennec Shand takes the upper hand and takes Omega, and then Omega is actually rescued by the other Bad Batch crew who finally arrive. They take Omega and they leave, while Fennec Shand also tries to leave, but before she leaves to chase after them, she sabotages Cad Bane's shuttle so that Cad Bane can no longer leave the planet. Then, at the end of the episode, we see Fennec Shand get on a hologram call with another Kaminoan, who was actually the Kaminoan who would watch after Omega back when Omega was still on Kamino. So this is a very interesting turnabout, because we clearly see that Kaminoans are against each other, because La Masu, the one Kaminoan who wanted Omega captured, actually died to Fennec Shand, who was hired by another Kaminoan, the one who looked after Omega. So this is a very interesting turnaround, and that leads straight into my theory here at the end, where I believe that what's going to happen in this next episode is the Kaminoan who watches Omega is going to get in contact with Omega and figure out a way for them to just get away from everything so that the Empire can no longer find them, and the cloning facility might actually get shut down in this case. And this might help their overall case because the Kaminoan who watched over Omega knew that Lama Su planned on killing Omega after they got her DNA. So this is perfect for the Bad Batch crew and for the Kaminoan who watched over Omega, because they obviously all want to make sure Omega stays alive and that the Empire has its weaknesses and can no longer produce clones. So that leads into my theory. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. We appreciate the support that you guys have been giving us lately. We really want you guys to let us know in the comments what you guys want to see, what other videos you guys want us to make. And that's it. Peace out, guys.